Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Gerry Del Vento, and as you can see today I am not alone. I have the boss, aka Nicholas Del Vento, which is it's a big deal that he's here. We're recording this while the kids are asleep. It's evening, so praise be. But yeah, so today's video is gonna be a lot of fun because we're gonna get to know you're gonna get to know a little bit about us, and just we're gonna talk about date nights, why we prioritize date nights, and we're gonna talk about some of our favorite restaurants to go on date nights, our top 5 favorite restaurants. We're gonna do some rapid fire questions, would you rather kind of questions, just to get to know us a little bit. And yeah, and then we're just gonna have a combo. So, do you have something to say while we start?
You look beautiful.
Oh, thanks. But okay, so why don't we talk about how long have we been married?
February, going on 27 years, and
that would make me like 40 something.
February 2021 will be
14 years. So we've been married 13 and a half years. We've been together for 15 years. So we were together for 2 years before we got married. Got married in 2007. Good job. Okay, good.
It was the coldest day in I was gonna say recorded history.
No, it was the coldest day of the year.
Coldest day of the year.
It was the coldest day of 2007. And like I got a throat infection the next day, because imagine you're like with like a little strapless dress taking photos outside, and we were freezing our butts off. For sure it was like in the 50s. Embarrassing for some people.
If you're anywhere outside of Miami, ignore that.
I got a throat infection.
Stop.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've lived in Miami my whole life, and before that I lived in Venezuela, which was like super hot. Start with a rapid fire questions. Is that like a thing?
Rapid fire questions? Yeah, you can make it, I think.
Okay. Would you rather stop using the internet or stop using deodorant?
Sheesh.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I'd stop using deodorant.
You would stink.
I know, but I would have the internet.
And stuff like that.
You can't think about this stuff that much. That's the problem with these questions. You can't really think through like the consequences of the answer.
Okay. Would you rather be the funniest person alive or the most attractive?
Are you gonna answer one?
Well, you can ask me. You can take the phone and ask me. I think right now it's you. Alive or the most attractive?
Person alive. I'll go with funniest.
Yeah, I think me too. Would you rather fight King Kong or T-Rex?
Oof, that's rough. They're both some pretty tough guys. All right, T-Rex, because if you stay still, he can't see you.
Why?
You didn't see Jurassic Park? Which animal would you like to ride on at least once in your lifetime?
That's really weird. Unicorn.
A unicorn. Imaginative animal?
I've never ridden a horse. Have I?
No, yeah, you have.
When?
Would you rather be unable to lie or unable to speak?
I would rather be unable to lie. I
not want to speak.
Yeah, no, I need to speak at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been going to date night for the past, I think Juliana might have been like 1 year old, and I remember a conversation that we had. Nick was like, you need to find a babysitter, we need to build trust with someone, we need to start, going on date nights. Like after having a kid, it kind of became really like real, the reality of like, oh man, you really need to plan out, like be intentional about spending time with each other. I was gonna take care of G, and it was just, so little by little we started like using family, and we started being intentional about hanging out. And why do you think that's important? Why is it important to prioritize date night for couples, for married couples, especially, I think?
Date night is a term, that we use, to describe the time of us spending time together. I think there's several ways that you can actually do it. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a date night, like every Friday night,
right.
Saturday night, or maybe like some night during the week. But we've chosen to do it that way.
Right.
It's important just to kind of get outside of the routine a little bit, and when you do have kids and they're in school and you're working, the routine can get pretty mundane.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with mundane, but it's good just to kind of break away, every once in a while. I think my perspective on it would be it creates a moment for us to kind of get outside of our routine, spend time together, talk.
Yeah, talk with like no interruptions of like little kids. They're just like, mommy, daddy.
Exactly.
That to be intentional with your time. And I like to dress up. I'm a big, it's like my thing. I like to dress up. Wow, it's a great night. Going out with your husband, having some quality time with each other, going to a nice restaurant and eating some good food. So for me, it's like, you just gotta live each day as if it was your last. And honestly, like just wear your best, outfit and look good for your husband or boyfriend. It could be fiance too. And I think your children are watching too. And it's like,
for sure.
It's like Juliana always says, you guys are going on date night. Like, she's 6.5 and she understands everything now. And she's like, oh, mom, you look so pretty. And I think that's a really healthy thing for her to watch. Mom gets dressed up to go out with dad, and I think that's really important.
Definitely reserve a time that's for us.
Yeah, totally.
I'm on it.
That scared me. Really
Sorry,
bad.
Siri. No, I wasn't talking to you.
Siri was activated.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What are our top 5 favorite restaurants to go on date night?
Top 5. Or top 5. It's 10.
10.
Restaurants that have that are just consistent,
Good food.
Consistent, good
service.
food, good service. I think our
Good ambiance, good environment.
Yeah, very true.
Even in the midst of like COVID and all that, like,
Yeah, we've been to a few that have done a really good job with keeping it up. Still.
Yeah, Hailstones is like I would say is like a staple, recurring, very like, hey, we didn't make any reservations anywhere, but let's just go to Hailstones.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, what are we gonna have? We're gonna have good food. We're gonna have great dessert, good drinks, great service.
Yep, consistent.
Your main dish.
Main dish for me
That you get every time you go.
has been, there's a few that are really good, but what I've been doing for a while now has been the New York strip, Pittsburgh style. So it's a little bit charred on top. And
AKA burnt.
so
Mandolin. Would that be considered Mediterranean?
Greek Mediterranean, yeah.
Greek Mediterranean food. The vibe, the look, the setup is just dreamy. It's beautiful. Feels like you're in Greece. And in there, if you don't make reservations, you will wait or you won't get to eat. So,
for me, I think I'm gonna go with Lucali. Lucali is,
that's a nice one.
a Italian inspired restaurant on South Beach, serving really good pizza.
No, like
Really known for
wood
the pizza,
fire,
wood oven fire
pizza.
pizza.
So good.
Phenomenal. Really good spot.
I think the best
a little
thing-
more casual.
Yeah.
But just really good for like a fun
But
casual date night.
The inside is like dim lights. It's like really pretty still. It's just, I've gotten pretty dressed up there still.
Yep.
Number 4, I would go with a lot of Italians. It would be pane e vino. It's in South Beach. It's a tiny little hole on the wall, but it's the most incredible pasta you will ever eat.
Right. So this is like homemade.
This is an experience.
Homemade, experience. Homemade pasta.
Yes.
Lucali's pizza and a couple other things, but this is pane e vino is pasta.
Exactly what it says. Pane e vino.
Yes.
You have a lady in the front like in the inside of the restaurant, but like in the like window, like facing the street, that she's making the gnocchis and she's making the raviolis like all by hand, or you're watching her do it, and it's so cool. The most incredible pasta. And
I think number 5 can be Coconut Grove, Loretta, and the Butcher. And I think that place is phenomenal for date night. And they've got a cute little deck porch right in front.
It's Argentinian.
Really cool vibes. It is an Argentinian restaurant. And their food is exquisite.
It is really good. Nick's family's from Argentina, so he's very well, I would say, educated in the meats, in the meat department. So any Argentinian restaurant that it's pretty fairly new. They opened 2 months ago, which is crazy.
In the middle of COVID.
In the middle of COVID, and they're thriving. Very cute, very great. We actually also went for breakfast for brunch, and oh my God, their brunch was beautiful. Like,
really good.
Highly recommended. Coconut Grove, Loretta,
and the Butcher.
So, well, we hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little bit more, and why we go on date nights, and our top 5 restaurants, and why we prioritize date nights. And yeah, and I hope you enjoyed my guest appearance today of AKA The Boss. So thanks for watching. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let us know in the comments what you thought of it.
Pretty amazing. Come on, we have reservations. Let's go.
See you soon.